Yo, I'll do this for fun, but I'll blow blue. I'll blow blue. I don't need to prove I'm the best, I'm calm. Millionaire statements, I did that smart out. No fake.
We are officially on the way. So today, how you guys doing? Today I'm talking to, what do you want me to call you?
Blueeazyweezy. Blueeazyweezy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the first question people are gonna ask is, what's with the mask?
What's with the mask?
Yeah,
There's so many reasons with the mask.
Yeah.
First of all, I just like the person to be, not to be too discreet, as you can see. I cover my face for many reasons. For one of them is because I literally want to be different. I don't want to look the same as every rapper. I want to stand out. I want to be different.
Yeah.
And wearing another mask is because I don't really want to say this, but my family members, I don't really like feel comfortable showing my face because, you know, they might grow me for doing music because of the religion they are.
Okay. That's
yeah. So like when I cannot. Like my mum and dad now do music. My dad was in the industry when he was younger. He was in the industry. Yeah. He done music. He's met a lot of big people. But like my dad would never, when I was a little girl, he would never want me to be with that because he saw how cool the industry can be to females.
Okay. Now, what's your experience been? Your dad says how cool the industry can be to females. And what is your experience been as a woman trying to do hip hop?
Well, some guys see me as a threat, and on top of that, they are cool. They are very, what's that word, dominant towards female rappers. Like some guys won't want to work with you because you're a female rapper, especially in the UK. They would rather work with a male rapper than a female rapper. Yeah. Because there's many reasons to that. One, they as well try to sexual exploit you as well. That's one of the reasons. Okay. I'm not saying every single one of them, but majority of them are like this. And you should, as a female, as females, know your worth because you don't need to do all of that.
Okay, so men violate women in the industry. Yeah,
they do, a lot of them, and a lot of females are scared to speak about this because they're scared they might drop them from the record labels, or they might try and destroy their their career, or they might try and destroy their they got a good reputation, so they'll try and do horrible things. And I know there's a lot of females out there who don't want to talk about that, but I'm going to be the voice for them today because.
So you've just started doing music.
Yeah. Just started.
And already
it's happening to me.
You've experienced
a lot. Yeah.
Losing money,
that's number one. They will overcharge. They will basically charge you more as a female rapper, more as a female musician, to make beats for you, to everything in music. They will charge you more, and they will take their time. They'll push your beats to the side they'll try and take your money, not even do no beats for you. They will try and manipulate your brain to make you feel bad that, oh, it's not them, it's you. There's a lot to it, and it's just like, why do you do this to the females? Why? At the end of the day, music is music. Whether you're a guy or a girl, everyone's good in music for feet. And I feel like a lot of guys don't like the fact that there's a lot of female rappers now who are better than them, and they feel threatened by some female rappers who are up there more than them, and they've been doing music longer, so obviously they're a threat to them because of that. But I'll give you advice. At the end of the day, even if they was to be like getting better than you are in a way, work with them, collab, because collaboration is your friend.
So how about, do you think that we need more women producers, more women PR, more women managers?
And this is the thing. So basically, I have been looking around for engineers, producers, managers to manage me as females because I feel more safeguarded with that. But I can't find any. I hardly can find any. The majority of them are guys. Where are you females? Where are you engineer females? Where are you female producers? Where are you female managers? Because it's just like I've been trying to look. I've even on social media, I don't find any. So it's just hard, and I don't trust, no disrespect, there's some nice guys, not all guys, but majority of them, I just don't trust guys, because I keep getting sclammed over.
Yeah.
I can't sclammed over because, and I don't feel I feel very like I can't trust anyone as guys who'd help me, even though they're nice. They could be a nice person, but are they nice for it all? Where they when money comes into it, or when beats come into it, there's a difference. When you got people as a guys, you know them, who does beats, there's a difference to them being nice as a friend and them for being nice to help you with your music. There's a big difference. And when money comes into it, that's when they start changing up and overcharging you.
So you've just started, You've just started.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know you're gonna get better. With
Yeah,
time.
I know.
You're gonna get better.
I'm already getting better. Yeah.
But people are very negative in London.
Of course
How are you
they
finding
are.
like you're trying to do hip hop? You've come into the industry and you're at the very beginning. What's your experience at the very beginning of someone trying to get into this, just at the start? What's the vibe been like?
Basically, as especially as a female, because I don't think only females go through this, some men do as well, but as a female, especially as a female, it's very hard for doors to open for them, because a lot of these famous rappers in the UK with only one, majority of the time they'll help only UK rappers who are male dominants and who are males, and this is so disappointing. And some of them actually have daughters. And could you imagine if I was your daughter and you want your daughter wanted to do, even if you have a kid and you got a daughter, imagine she wants to do music, right? Would you do that to would you do that to your own daughter? No, you wouldn't. So don't do it to someone else's daughter, because it's just not cool. At the end of the day, men who are in the industry in London should be respectable to females, especially when you got daughters yourself, and you should not compare men to women who rap better. Everyone can rap, whether you're a man or woman, and people should start, like in the industry, I've noticed this. I watch social media all the time, like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and in the UK, the majority of people who are famous in the UK who are rappers, they hardly work with female rappers. They only want to promote male rappers, and I want to know why. What's the reason behind it? Is it because you're female? Is it because we're females and you're dominant? You're what's that word? You're dominant. Is it because you're a female? Is it because we're females and you're dominant to female rappers? What is it? Because the majority of the time, I see really good rappers and a lot of them are good, but then I see some other good rappers who are male, but they would rather pick the male rappers than the female rappers, and I don't understand why. At the end of the day, do better. You guys in the industry, in the UK, do better. Work with female artists as rappers and collab with them, because at the end of the day, that is, to me, being sexist to females as well. That's another thing. You shouldn't do that. Like, I don't understand why you would rather help a male rapper than a female rapper to help to push them and guide them along the way on your and some of you big artists keep doing that, and I don't understand. What is it? Because of your ego?
So I think that UK hip hop is ruined anyway.
Well, it is, yeah.
It's ruined anyway. But shouldn't the women get together as a woman movement to push female hip hop forward? Because if the men are, because there's a risk, you're going to a studio somewhere, you don't know who's going to be there.
Exactly.
Sometimes people can recommend you to a studio, but it doesn't necessarily mean that studio is going to be safe.
Right. Can I give you an example?
Please do.
So I'm not going to name no names because I don't want to backlash from people.
Yeah.
But there was some guy who literally said, oh yeah, I'm going to help you. I can see that you need help with your engineering, the music and stuff. I went to the studios and he works with someone really big, and I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to bait them up. But like literally, when I got to the studio now, they was trying to be flirtatious towards me, and when they saw that I was not doing things like that, and I wasn't willing to do things like that, that's when after that day in the studio, he didn't want me to come back. He cut me off. Like, he would ignore me when I'd call him, say, oh, are you ready to do the other, like, are you ready to help me in the studio again, like like he just would ignore me. It's because he thought he was going to get something out of it, and I'm not about that. I don't do things like that. And by the way, guys, I do American music. I don't really do British music, which is okay because everyone has a genre of music. But like, whether you do British music or American music, or music in general, as rappers, as female rappers, I just don't understand why some of you guys are like this, and it's not good. Because some of you have daughters. Some of you have daughters. Imagine if someone done that to your daughter, you'd be like, oh, this is not cool. What you done? You're meant to be a music. You're meant to engineer and produce beats. Keep it professional. Do you understand? Keep it professional, like just like you do when them come to the studio. When guys come to the studio, like, you know, it's like, do better, because it's not cool.
What made you call me? How did you know I was genuine? What made you call me and say, yeah, I'm gonna tell my man the situation I'm going through? Because
when you spoke to me about somebody and how you help them and how they've got high special needs, because I have high special needs and I'm not ashamed.
Yeah.
I have high special needs. I've got dyslexia, and sometimes it takes me longer to process things in my brain.
Yeah.
And so you have to keep explaining something to me for me to understand. And you have to be very patient with me because it takes me longer. And when you told me you work with someone and you've helped them, and you've especially helped them, like you didn't want nothing out of them, and then I met that person who you spoke about and they told me good things about you. That's when I said, okay, this guy is actually a genuine person. Because if someone else has said that, you said that out of your mouth, but you can just be saying that out of your mouth. But when I met somebody who you've helped,
okay,
and done it as well for, you know, for like, you know, you didn't even care about the money.
Yeah.
So that showed, and he was telling me, oh, this guy's I've got high special needs too, and you know, and he helped me a lot, and he didn't even charge me all the time. Sometimes he'll do it for nothing because he wants me to do better in my music. That showed me that you are a genuine nice person and that you do want to help people, because it wasn't just all about the money and taking people's money and trying to get more money out of them, and then not, do you know what I mean, helping them, to show them that yeah, you do have love for them and you're trying to help them as well.
Yeah, I'm always trying to educate people. So it's Mac J, who everyone knows Mac. He's talked about mental health.
Yeah, I've got mental health too, by the way. Yeah.
So Mac's at university studying music now. So he's done so well. I'm so proud that he's actually at university, which a lot of people don't know. And you too, you're at university studying music.
Yeah, I do. I met Beyonce's dad. He interacted with me. He took pictures of me. I'm on his site. So obviously, like, people think I'm just some girl who don't know anything and oh, she doesn't know how to do music. I do actually, because you know, the school me and Matt go to, it's very hard to get in that school. Yeah. Like, you have to have skills, you have to stand out, you have to know about certain things in the music, at least something. So for you to get in, you have to perform and you have to do a lot of things to get in that school. And you know what, I'm proud of myself. I got myself there. Nobody helped me, I got myself there. And I even met Beyonce's dad. Come on, how many people do you know in the UK have met Beyonce's dad? Let's be real. I've met Beyonce's dad. He came up to me, we took pictures. He really liked my style, and he even said to me, you know, that I've heard him speak as well on lectures with us when we have our events, and he's a vocalist. So basically, Beyonce's dad is our vocalist in the school. So yeah, name me how many people has met Beyonce's dad. Not one person, apart from people who've gone in my school. Even some of the people in my school haven't really interacted with Beyonce's dad when they've seen him, you know, because like they're very nervous, I think, some of them. But like me, I'm not nervous.
How do you feel about people underestimating you? Because they're like, she's not good, this and that. I see so much negative comments
on TikTok. Yeah,
you know, you're gonna get better. What do you say to everybody that's not giving you a chance at the moment? They're not seeing, because I know you got your new single. Yeah, called
LDN to LA.
And people are gonna ask, like, you're in Britain, why do you feel to? Let's actually cover the fact that people are underestimating you. Yeah. Not thinking you're gonna get better, but I know you're gonna get better because I'm producing.
Exactly.
Definitely gonna get better. Yeah. But what do you say to everyone that's probably underestimating you right now?
Never estimate anybody in their skills, because you don't know how far